Let's get straight into it. In this complete guide, you'll learn how to add a form block to your Softr application so you can start collecting user submissions immediately. Forms are an essential part of many Softr apps because they give your users a direct way to submit information, create new records, collect feedback, register for events, or send inquiries, all without ever leaving your application. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. To begin, open your web browser and sign into your Softr account. Once you're logged in, you'll land on your main dashboard, which is the central hub for managing all of your applications. From this dashboard, look to the left sidebar and click on Applications. This will display a list of every Softr application you have built or are currently working on. Take a moment to locate the specific application you want to edit, then click on it to open the app editor. This editor is where you will make all of your layout and content changes, so get comfortable with its interface. After the application loads, you'll need to navigate to the specific page where you want to place the form block. Softr organizes apps into pages, so think about where a form makes the most sense for your users. For example, if you are building a contact form, you might place it on a Contact Us page. If you are collecting job applications, you might add it to a careers page. Once you have selected the right page, scroll through it until you find the exact location where you want the form to appear. Positioning is important because you want the form to be easy to find but also placed in a logical flow of content. Now, the next action is a key trick for working with blocks in Softr. Move your cursor between two existing blocks on the page. You will notice that a small Add Block button, represented by a plus sign, becomes visible. This is the most intuitive way to insert new content into your page layout, and it ensures that your form lands exactly where you intend. Click that Add Block button, and the block library will open. The block library is essentially a catalog of every type of content element you can add to your page, such as text, images, lists, and of course forms. In the block library, you will see a search bar located on the right side. Click into this search bar and type the word form. As you type, the library will dynamically filter to show only the relevant form block layouts. Take a moment to browse the different layouts that appear. Softr offers several form layouts, each designed for a slightly different purpose. Some are simple contact forms that collect basic information like name, email, and message. Others are more advanced and support creating new records in your data source, collecting applications, handling event registrations, or other types of structured submissions. The key here is to choose the layout that best matches the purpose of your form. For instance, if you want users to submit a support ticket, a simple contact layout might suffice. But if you want them to create a new profile or register for a membership, you will want a layout that allows for data creation. When you have found the right layout, click on it. Softr will automatically insert the form block into your page at the exact spot where you clicked the Add Block button. Once the block has been added, click on it if it isn't already selected. When you do this, you will see the settings panel appear in the right sidebar. This panel is your command center for the form. Here, you can later connect a data source, configure which form fields appear, customize the layout and design, and set up what happens after a user submits the form, known as submission actions. Initially, the form may display placeholder fields like name or email. These are just temporary prompts. You will customize or replace these fields once you configure the form to match your data source and needs. At this point, take a few moments to simply explore the available settings. Click through the tabs in the right sidebar. Look at the Design tab to see how you can change colors, fonts, and spacing. Look at the Fields tab to understand how you can add, remove, or reorder input fields. This exploration will help you become familiar with the customization options before you dive into a more detailed configuration. When you feel comfortable with the placement and basic setup, it is time to preview your work. Click the Preview button in the upper right corner of the editor. This opens a live preview of your page, as your users will see it. Review how the form block appears on the page, and make sure it is positioned correctly within your layout. Check that no text is cut off, and that the form is visually balanced. If you notice that the block is not quite right, simply return to the editor to move the block by dragging it to a new location, or choose a different form layout if the current one does not suit your needs. Before you wrap up, here are some expert tips to keep in mind. First, always choose a form layout that matches the purpose of your application. Using the wrong layout can confuse users or break your data structure. Second, only include fields that are absolutely necessary. A long, cluttered form frustrates users and reduces submission rates. Keep it simple and easy to complete. Third, use clear labels for each field so users instantly understand what information is required. Avoid technical jargon or vague terms. Finally, always test the form before publishing your app. Submit a test entry yourself and verify that the data goes where you expect. Also, preview your application on both desktop and mobile devices to ensure the form is easy to complete on any screen size. You have successfully learned how to add a form block to your Softr application. This simple addition can transform your app into a powerful tool for gathering information and engaging with your users. Now that you have the block in place, you are ready to move on to configuring the form fields and connecting it to your data source. Consider saving this video or revisiting these steps whenever you need a refresher. Thank you for watching.